right now.
All
Right
right.
now. And I'm going to check, see if anybody wants to go live. Otherwise, maybe we could talk about some stuff that's going on in the world if nobody has anything, because that affects us,
Yep, definitely.
and there was some horrible stuff that happened, unfortunately.
Yeah, definitely.
And I don't mean Gypsy Rose Blanchard stuff.
No, I know.
So,
Good morning,
uh,
everybody.
yeah, good morning, everybody. Yeah. So, uh, hmm. Anyway, yeah, I want to say hello to everybody. We got another wrench in the mix. We got Janae. So
Oh,
thank you, Janae.
nice.
Thank you, Janae. Shorty Pie, just me being real. Carlotta, La Da Da Da. Penelope, Stacia, Jamie should be here. I think she's feeling better. Marianne, uh, Bouncing Tigger, Penelope, what Marissa, I guess. Hi, Jamie. Marissa, I guess, lost her dog. Did I read? Sorry about that. So sorry about that. So sorry about that. JJ and Y, Kathleen, yeah.
I don't
Stacia,
see Howard this morning.
Marianne, let's see. Maybe Howard will show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, perhaps that'll happen.
Right.
Yeah, so it's been a wonkadoodly of a week, and I don't know that we have any speaker today, and I'm kind of sick of the dead air, if I'm honest with you. So there's a lot of stuff
Yeah.
going on in the world, and these are things that weigh on our mental health. And I really haven't spoken to Rebecca about this. So this might be something that Rebecca has no interest in doing, and I would respect that, just so you know, Rebecca. But when we don't have something to talk about, I think we should certainly talk about things that have been played out on the news that can definitely affect us. But these things are going to be polarizing, so that we might have people on both sides. And that's okay to have these conversations as long as they are respectable conversations.
Right.
So if somebody doesn't agree with something, I expect people to agree with respect, and understand that you might not win every battle, but you certainly aren't going to win battles by being mean and nasty and stuff like that.
True.
So, anyway, does anybody have anything that they would like to talk about this week before go ahead, Rebecca? Is that you breathing?
Yeah, I just wanted to say I'm thinking you're going to bring up the shooting by the
Yep.
ICE agent, and
Mm-hmm.
you know how my position on law enforcement, and I know a lot of people don't agree with me, but I've not had positive encounters with law enforcement, and not because I've been arrested or anything. Everybody knows why. And just last night at 10:17 p.m., I had another encounter with a Monroe Township police officer. And unfortunately, I'll stick to my saying, the police are not there to serve and protect all citizens. They pick and choose which ones they serve and protect, and I apparently am not one of them. And it's unfortunate that that happens. And I'm not comparing what happened to me last night, of course, to what happened with this woman being shot. But, law enforcement, we were, always taught to respect and they're going to help you. And, I can't comment on the case where this woman was shot because I haven't really followed it. I don't know a lot. But some law enforcement want to show their authority and they don't always do it in the proper way, and from what I've heard about that case was that it didn't appear that she was trying to run this man over. I can't say, this is what I'm hearing from other people. It didn't appear that that was her goal. She wasn't acting in like an aggressive manner. I don't know if that's true because, again, I haven't seen it for myself. This is what people are telling me. So, I mean, did he feel threatened enough to shoot her is the question. And I feel like, you know, we put police officers on this pedestal, this higher level than us. When it comes down to it, though, they're just like us. They're just people who react. And I think this man reacted, and maybe he overreacted. And I could see it happening based on my encounters with law enforcement, how they can overreact. Now, I don't know if that's what happened. I'm just saying that's what I've been told. He kind of didn't look like he was in danger. I don't know that.
So I have a video that I'd be interested in playing. I'm sure you did hear about this, Stacia. And it has every angle that this happened, including his body cam footage, what he saw. So that's probably triggering for some people. I would be interested in playing it. But I do want to say that it's triggering. It is the camera footage 4 times, I think. So it's watching this. Yeah, and that's the problem, is that these aren't trained police. This is ICE. It's supposed to be a special division, and they're not. So let me just tell you, and I get this, okay? So these comments are okay. We're gonna look at the camera footage that I have, if that's all right. And if you still do, yeah, I'm responding to JJ's comment, JJ, and this isn't to call anybody out. I don't agree with this comment, but it's okay that you do, and I'm fine with you doing that. And I don't want anybody beating people up if they see things differently.
Right.
This is a conversation. If we can't have a conversation like this, how can we expect people to have a conversation when they're in the midst of it? We should be able to have a conversation.
Yep.
Okay. So
we don't all have to agree on things, but
exactly.
we talk about it like adults. Definitely.
Exactly. So yeah, so trigger warning here. I'm going to play it for those people that this is not what you wanted today, or this isn't what you expected today. I apologize, but there's nobody that wants to talk about anything that's going on in their life. So we're going to go ahead into this because this is happening in our lives collectively. This is happening in our lives. So let me get it. Oh, sorry, that's my little thing. That I'm supposed to be in the news thing. Hang on. I'm supposed to be in the news thing. All right, well, hang on. There was a few things going on. So I want to read this later about this woman. And I also want to talk about the Epstein stuff, to be honest with you. Because somebody said that they saw Epstein in Israel, and supposedly there is some footages, sorry about that. Some footage of him, maybe not being DEAD. I don't know. I could believe that, to be honest with you, because that was like crazy, Anyway, so this is unfortunately, this is one of the views here. So again, trigger warning, trigger warning here. This is the shooting of Miss Green.
We've got several videos showing the moment that an ICE agent We've got several videos showing the moment that an ICE agent fired his weapon in what ICE says was self-defense. For more on that, let's bring in Carrie Urban, Fox News legal editor and former counselor to...
I'm not here promoting Fox News or any news. This is just the it's where I got it.
Attorney General.
Actually, it's where you guys sent it to me from.
Bill Barr. Carrie, good to have you with us. And I think we want to just get a look at these videos. Let's do that right now.
Okay, so the woman is in the car that is stopped, and it appears to be blocking the other cars. It's the darker car that isn't the same direction as everybody else's car, just so you know. Okay, Rebecca, and just so people know. All right. So it looks like she backs up. She tries to go. Nope, they stop her. So she wants to leave. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And she got shot before that. And the car goes recklessly into another car.
Number one. You see the agent who was in front of that vehicle. Here's number two. Let's watch this. There's no audio on this, so just watch quiet as we watch this unfold as well.
So she goes to back up and leave, and he shoots her.
That second one harder to see.
It was hard to see.
Across the street, we have a third video that we also are cleared to use now as well. Let's take a look at this one from a higher angle. And you see, this is the car after the shooting.
So it goes right in there, right? Goes right in there.
On the street there. Carrie, your thoughts on these videos and on what you just heard? We've got just... This is...
Okay, so... Again, this is another view.
Video we're showing for the first time. You're not going to see it a lot on our air because we want to make sure that when we're showing it, we're doing it with a purpose. So there's no audio here as well, and you're going to see this sort of play out. So just a warning to those who may not want to see this. You can see the vehicle there. That's long.
So now you saw, wait a minute. It's very important that we see that there was a car that went by. Okay, so there was a car that just went by there. We saw that. I want to show that again because they were saying that she was blocking. So hang on.
Yes.
See that? That car just went by, and she's not blocking anybody. She wasn't playing a game there. She didn't try to go forward when the car tried to get in front of her. She let the car get right in front of her, right? We saw that. Is that correct?
Vehicle there. That's law enforcement.
Now that's the car that stops. They could get in front of her too. You see, that's the guy that ends up shooting her.
In the pickup.
And it is the Honda Pilot that we should be focused on here. It's about a purplish reddish color here. So let's take a look.
So she goes to back up. He goes to get into the car or whatever, open up the door. She goes to back up. She's not trying to go after him. She's trying to get away from that person. See that? She's just trying to get away. You got somebody on your right side. You got somebody on the left side.
And then
and look, you see, and he's already shot. And she was trying to get away.
there's another agent. I don't know if you can see that one right there.
So three agents involved. One was kind of closer to the front of the vehicle. The other kind of pulled on that driver's side door handle there.
So again, there's no audio here. We don't know what's being said this as well that are being looked at.
Okay, so this, I believe, is actually his camera footage. All right.
So that's kind of one pass of the video, and again, right. Okay, thanks for letting us know. Sorry. So there is some audio to this, and if you go online, you can see. So now you can see the vehicle is crashed, and according to law enforcement here in the Twin Cities, that woman was shot, and then the vehicle drove into the snow there, as you can see. So this is kind of the aftermath right now.
She drove into another vehicle. That was clear. I mean, she ended up pretty much on top of another vehicle.
Video is turned the other way. We want to just show you what's happening. We didn't have a lot on the front end of this, and every time we show video, we kind of like to show prior the incident and then as much after. But this is what we have, so we wanted to show it to you in full.
And this is also the first time that we are seeing this as well. So we're kind of just watching this together along with you. But as you can see there, you see all these houses and these homes along Portland Avenue. We know that this is a residential.
So this is a residential street, and here's ICE.
Area. So again, we don't.
This is not a free America, in my opinion. This is not what America looked like to me. What are your feelings about that? Are you saying anything, Rebecca? Because if you're speaking, I can't hear you. Can you hear me? It's an immigration service that Trump put together to get people who supposedly don't live in this country legally, but there are people I know that do live in this country legally, and because there's people I know. Are you here, Rebecca?
I'm here. Can you hear me? It says
Yeah,
I'm
I can-
backstage.
Yeah, no, I can hear you now. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
I don't know. No, I was saying, like, you know, how do you react when 6 big, bulky men with masks on their face and hands on guns are coming towards you? I try to get the hell away from them, too. I don't know. That's my opinion.
Well,
You
I
know,
saw another part of the video where she was actually like telling cars to go past her, or she actually had her hand out the window and was motioning for cars to go past her, and so that she wasn't blocking people. Let's see if there's any more.
Know much about this woman, just that she's 37 years old. We don't know if she was an observer, because that's the thing too. So a lot of these ICE agents were out
leading up to the shooting and immediately after. Vice President J.D. Vance said it shows the agent's life was endangered and he fired in self-defense. So what really
So I believe that this is the footage from the police officer himself.
happened? Let's break it down. As the agent approaches the vehicle, you can hear Good speak to him.
That's fine, dude.
So this is the woman that ends up losing her life right here, and this is the conversation that the police officer, that the ICE agent is having.
I'm not mad, boy.
He moves to the back of the vehicle to film the license
We
plate.
don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same
Now, let's
plate
bring
when
in
you
the
come
second
talk to us
angle.
later. That's fine. U.S. citizen.
You can see more ICE agents arrive.
You want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Okay.
Good reverses, her wheels turn to the left, and the agent moves in front of the vehicle. The agent films Good steering her wheels to the right, away from him, and he unholsters his weapon. Now, as Good accelerates, the ICE agent's footage shakes. He puts his hand on the car. The vehicle appears to make contact. Now, he's on the side of the vehicle. This is when the first shot is fired. He's standing beside the vehicle, its wheels pointed away. This all happens in about 40 seconds from him getting out of his vehicle. After Good is shot, a man can be heard saying this: "Fucking bitch." Nobody else is near the agent.
So that was supposedly the agent that said that word, those words. And this is in somebody's front yard. This shit's going on. Not just there, in Philadelphia and Pittsburgh and New York City, in Miami, in all places around this country. This is what free America looks like for people. What do you guys think? And again, if this isn't something that you're not interested in, then it's not it. And please just leave. This is apparently not going to be for you. Looking just for no nastiness here. I didn't, Jennifer, I didn't see him. When did he hit her with the car? I didn't see that. When did you see that?
I didn't see her hit him with the car. He was alongside her car. She was trying to get away.
And then
from
he
him.
got in front of, and then he got in front of her car, and she went around him. So that was something. No, I don't know where you saw that in the video, because he went in front of her car and she went around him. That's how he got to the side of her car, and that's when he shot her. He didn't shoot her through the front, he shot her on the side.
As she was trying to get away from him. And he felt threatened enough to shoot her as she was trying to get away from him.
Yeah.
And
I didn't.
Does ICE have the authority to pull a vehicle over, like do it?
They have the authority, unfortunately. Unfortunately, they have the authority according to Trump.
Then
And
that's what should have happened. It should have been a police chase, not a shooting. He could have gotten in his vehicle and followed her and pulled her over and had a discussion. He didn't have to shoot her, in my eyes. I could be wrong, but I don't see where he was threatened. She was going away from him.
I don't see where she was threatened either.
And he had backup. What did she have?
Yeah, she didn't have anything except a mouth. Not saying that she didn't have a big mouth, but that's something that shouldn't be, that's something we should be allowed to have a big mouth. I do want to say that, so here's one thing that I do want to say. This is a political thing, unfortunately. This is what, this is what it is. And I can't help that. To me, it's a woman that left that day and didn't come home, and because she didn't agree with something. Now, as somebody who has been collateral damage in a lesser way, thankfully, I understand about sticking up for things. These people, what gives them the right to stop people from going in? We've seen these videos. We've seen the videos of people stopping people because they have an accent or because they have darker skin. This, in my opinion, is not okay. We're going to see videos that are going to be from the left and the right. And with AI anymore, I'm not going to be able to tell what's true and what's not true.
Right.
From what I saw, and this was Fox News, so this is right. This is a right-wing slant news that I showed. I am liberal. I am not right-wing, but this was Fox News, and that's right-wing. And there is nothing I saw on those videos that showed that police officer was in any danger except being embarrassed by a woman's mouth. And that's my opinion on that. Somebody sent me something that I could, we know she had a car that was in another direction. So just so you know, wrenches, y'all dumb as fuck. That's not okay. This person could go in timeout. There's a way to just say, but she had a car. So that's not okay.
She had a car that was trying to get away from him because she felt threatened.
Exactly. But don't you know you're dumb as fuck? Rebecca, you're dumb as fuck for not seeing what that person.
I've been called worse, so dumb as fuck isn't so bad, I guess, right?
Yeah. So anyway, I just want to tell you guys that's what you got your wrenches for, and I'm not trying to call you all out. Some of you are newer, and you might have caught this later. So I mean, that person just gets a timeout. Just so you know.
We said
go ahead.
before we started you started playing the video and stuff, we said we have to agree to disagree.
Right.
And, you
That's
know,
not the way to do it.
that person may have a valid point to this, but calling everybody dumb as fuck isn't the way to go about it. Tell us what you mean. Explain yourself. You don't have to
Yeah.
call names, you know, have a conversation.
I got news for you. I don't believe, and seriously, I don't believe that would have mattered if she just had a big mouth and was standing there and she tried to resist arrest without a car. I think it would have been the same thing. This guy was not a very responsible law enforcement officer because she had nothing. She was going away from him. And from my understanding, listening to the video that I just listened to, okay, she got shot. The first shot happened, according to the video that I just heard, when in the side, not at the front. Not at the front. So, because if she did shoot him, if that was the first shot, that was the front, how was she able to back up and move her wheels the way to get away from him? And if it was the first shot, well, she did have her wheels away from him, why did he shoot? So I don't understand that.
And he put how many people at risk if somebody were in that car that she hit or somebody was on the road? So many more people could have been injured, other citizens that were just there minding their own business. He put so many people at risk by doing that. You saw what happened to the car she hit. What if a family was in that car getting ready to take their kids to school and go to work or something?
Well, hang on a second. Just so you know, there was another person in that car. There was another woman in that car. Just so you know, there was another woman. I'm going to get me some water, so I'll be right back.
I just don't feel, shooting her was the answer. I think he overreacted. I don't know if he was angry or just adrenaline or something, but we can't have these trigger happy people running around like that, especially ones with authority.
And especially if they're going to be afraid like that, then they're not trained properly. I could never do that job. So just so you know,
Exactly.
But I wouldn't apply for that job either.
No. Nope.
I wouldn't apply for that job, but I don't know if they're just hiring people that were born in America and that's what qualifies them or not. I don't know.
I have no idea. But I don't see that he was threatened. I don't know.
I don't see it either. And here's the thing. What about the fact that these soldiers, that's what they are, they're just parading around our streets with these guns, looking for people that they feel, according to what the president says, does not belong here. Like,
How do you determine that? By looking at somebody, right?
Yeah, so they have to show their. So here we're going to live in a country now that apparently we're going to have to walk around with our passports and with our birth certificates.
So these guys are walking around profiling people. So if you look a certain way, then you don't belong here.
Rebecca, you haven't seen those videos? I'm serious. They're out there where people are getting stopped walking into Walmart because they look Spanish and they have an accent.
Yeah. I haven't.
There was a mayor. I'm sorry. There was a mayor or a congresswoman in one of the streets. She was a darker skinned woman. And I don't know if she was Latino, but the ICE agents were in her neighborhood and she was walking in with heels and she had this strut and she was like, "This is my fucking neighborhood. Get in your cars and get the fuck out." I was like, good for you. Good for you.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't like this, that they're out. And
Not
if you
all.
look a certain way, you look a certain way, then they're going to confront you. And if you react a certain way, now or am I going to get shot because they feel threatened? If I move my hand suddenly for a tissue out of my pocket, or am I going to get shot? I mean,
Yeah.
It's not okay.
There's Howard, guys. Some people were asking
Howard.
about you, Howard. And yeah, that's another thing. They're hiding their faces So
That's scary.
here's the thing. Exactly, it's scary. And here's the thing: they're coming up. Not there's a really there's a video of a young woman. She's looks like she's in her 20s, and she's not a tall woman. She's probably maybe 5'1", 5'2", and she's trying to get into Walmart. And there's 4 agents that surround her and are asking her for ID, and she's like overwhelmed. And you could hear the people in the that are just standing by watching it saying, "What are you doing? Like, why'd you go after her?" And but here's the thing, they have guns and they tell you to back away. And there was a video, guys, this is atrocious. There's a video, we need to see it. I'm going to play this video. Hang on one second, with the Uber driver. Did you guys see the video with the Uber driver? Imagine fucking getting your Uber order and the Uber driver running into your house for safety because ICE comes in. And here's somebody who just ordered food and they have an Uber driver, a woman in their house, afraid to leave. And they have to let her go. They have to let her go to the police. Imagine that.
It's ridiculous. So if an ICE agent chases an Uber driver into your home, and what if you call your local police? Do your local police have any authority over the ICE agent?
This woman actually does call the police.
Hmm.
They actually do call the police, and that's when the police says that they have to let this woman go. Like, they have to relinquish this woman.
Wow.
They have, like, they're not allowed to keep her in the house. They're trying to. Oh, here it is. Let me bring it on. Let me do it. It's a DoorDasher, guys. I'm sorry, it's not an Uber driver. It's a DoorDasher. So hang on. This is really messed up. So hang on. Hang on. All right, this is really a bad thing right here. Okay, so hang on one second. I just want to crop some of this and then put it out there. This is really friggin' horrible. And again, those that are not interested in this, I understand if you don't want to be a part of this. I get it. But yeah, I'm sorry. I want to play it because it's what's going on in the world, and it depresses me, to be honest with you. It's weighing on my mental health.
Yeah.
It really is. I'm not even trying to be funny.
No, I get it.
All right. I should be able to bring it up in a second. I hope everybody's well today. Of course, if you guys had anything you needed to talk about that would, pardon the expression, trump any of this, but to meet and not really have stuff to talk about, I figured let's see if we can't talk about stuff that matters in this world, maybe.
Right. Because this affects everybody.
Absolutely does. Absolutely does. All right. Well, this is, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Rebecca.
No, I was just saying, we all go about our lives thinking, we're just going to run to Walmart or to the bank or something. And
exactly. And that's not the case here. All right. So, guys, this is a DoorDasher video, and it's absolutely heartbreaking. Absolutely. This is a woman who went to work. So she's fucking at work. Let's remember that. When he says that these people don't work, she's at work. So let's watch this.
Okay, ma'am, the police said I have to let you go. Ma'am, I don't know what to do. No,
they won't hear you. They won't hear you.
How could you do this to your own fucking people? That's insane. I don't fucking care. Y'all didn't have no fucking warrant.
Just give her some time.
Just give her some fucking time. Y'all just shot someone in Minnesota. I ordered DoorDash.
This woman's screaming, all I fucking did was get DoorDash, man, and look at what's happening because I opened my door for my DoorDash order. And she's not blaming it on the DoorDasher. She's blaming it on what's going on in this world, that when she opened up her DoorDash door order, that a woman came in there to seek refuge. That's the fucking problem here. Let's understand that that's what she's complaining about. Not the fact of the woman seeking refuge, the fact that she was put in a situation because of what's going on in the country.
My fucking DoorDash! Are you fucking kidding me? I'm Native American. Get the fuck off my yard until she comes that way. You don't even have a fucking warrant. But I'm not gonna go to fucking jail because y'all pieces of shit ain't got nothing better to do because your wife still wanna suck your fucking dick.
There you go.
I have family. I'm sorry.
I got
You need to come with me, man.
There's nothing we can do.
Come on.
There's nothing we
I want to know. That was a disrespectful thing for that woman to say. Should she get shot in the face for that?
Right.
Exactly. She doesn't, and that's disrespectful. But all she did was open up her door to get an order that she delivered, and some woman, scared for her life, came running in seeking help. And now this woman has a dilemma on her hands. What should she do? Should she risk her life by protecting this woman? Or does she have to live with her conscience for giving this woman up to ICE because she fucking ordered DoorDash? And imagine putting yourself in that position. What did this woman that opened up the door do wrong to have this change her life forever now?
Toddie, I have a question. So when ICE steps in and takes someone they feel is here illegally, what's the process if they find out they're not? How long are they detained for before they realize maybe it was a mistake and they are here and whatever?
So I know somebody that's been detained for almost 2 months. I just found out through somebody.
Wow.
They're in the Everglades, that stupid thing in the Everglades, I believe. And they make phone calls. Oh God, they make phone calls after so much time, and they're sleep deprived. Nobody's walking around with their passports and shit. They're in no hurry to have any resolution for these people. And this is what I've heard from somebody that who I know and trust. And
it's ridiculous. They're detained, so they lose their jobs, their families while they're being detained, and
they don't even get to speak to their family. Here's the thing. Well, no, it gets better because they'll break the families right away in front of the families.
Yeah.
And so it takes a while for them to even find out where their family member is and if their family member is safe. So let's watch this more, guys.
can do.
Come on, just come on. Ma'am, I am so sorry. I don't want to do this. Come on.
Oh my God.
I don't know what to do. I'm Native American.
Yo me voy con mis niñas, yo me voy
You're
con
in
mis
an
niñas,
ice
yo no
suit.
me voy sin mis niñas.
How are you gonna reassure her?
No, es mentira, ustedes los separan de los babies. No.
I think this woman's saying she has babies. You know what I'm saying?
That's what
Like,
it sounds like to me.
I don't know what she's saying, but all she did was deliver a fucking DoorDash. That's all she was doing. Working. That's all she was doing was working.
I don't know what to do.
And you could hear the woman who just answered the door for her DoorDash. You could hear the stress that this is putting on her. Like, she legitimately doesn't know what to do.
Right.
Her heart is telling her, listen, take care of this woman. This woman, it's not fair. But her mind is saying, listen, they'll shoot you because we just saw that. We don't
Right.
know that they're not going to shoot you. We don't know how they're going to make your life miserable. And again, look at how many people over this little woman. This is a little woman who has a delivery in her car of food. Food.
How intimidating.
Exactly. And their faces are covered. You don't know that they're legitimately ICE. Anybody could pull up and say they're ICE now.
You can go grab a vest and cover your face.
They said it would be cowboys and Indians. They were right. This is it. Welcome to America.
Where's your papers? Where's your badge?
You guys are illegal on stolen land. You guys are illegal on stolen fucking land.
Hang on. I think that I lost my.
Do you know what that means?
Sound there.
I am not illegal. Let me see. What's your name?
There's the big threat. There's the big threat to our country right here. This woman, she's the biggest threat in the world, man. Can't you see that?
How did it come to be that they were following this lady, this DoorDasher?
For all I know, they were on the streets already, and they saw her go walk to the car, and they came after her. Or I don't know. I don't know, but I don't think that she was throwing food out the window at them. I don't know. It's absolutely terrible.
It's a scary world we live in.
Absolutely, it
So,
is.
Let me ask you this. Anybody with dark hair, maybe darker skin, who doesn't look like they're from here, are at risk when they're walking the streets or going to work or delivering a pizza? That's what we have to worry about now.
Exactly.
You know, my kids have dark hair. They, could look like they're of a certain
Descent, right?
Yeah.
Because they're Italian.
right. So I have to worry that my kid is going to go buy a pack of cigarettes and get, attacked by these masked men. Can you imagine? It's bullshit that we're allowing this to happen. Who says this is okay? There's got to be a better system to round up people that aren't supposed to be here and stop harassing those that are working hard and doing the right thing. It's bullshit. You're killing people who are not doing anything.
Guys, just kind of be good in the comments, please. Okay, well, here's something. Marissa, I'm very sorry. I'm really sorry. It's just going to take time. That's it. It's just going to take time. Maybe do something that you guys used to do together. I've honored them by tattoos and yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy
I know
at
with
all.
my dogs who have passed, I had them cremated and have their remains and got a paw print and things like that. And I personally after losing the last 3, would adopt another dog that needed a home because he was old or something and nobody else wanted him. That's what I personally did. It doesn't make you get over the pet that you lost, but it gives you something to nurture and care for. That's what works for me.
That's a good idea to have people help if they can with others, you know. So, yeah. I'm just reading the comments, guys. I don't know if anybody has anything that they want to share.
Toddie, are you covering this same topic on any of your other lives?
Yeah, so I'll be honest with you, I want to do like a weekly news thing, and I tried doing it before, and I called it Weekly, WEAKLY, and people thought that I was an idiot and didn't know how to spell weekly.
Oh, geez.
So, yeah, so many people went and it was so unbelievable. But I do want to talk about stuff that's going on in the world and do something weekly about that. And I was going to bring this up and do that, honestly. But then I thought, well, let me see if I could bring it here. I mean, it's something that I think about that depresses me. And this is a good thing right here.
Yeah. And
Avenger. Did you read what Avenger Adventures wrote? That's a very good thing. A 13-year-old boy was found alive after being presumed harmed. His mom and stepdad arrested for abuse. So that is a happy ending to a horrible story. I pray.
I hope they're prosecuted to the fullest extent.
And that the little boy gets all the help that he needs to become a good, healthy member of society in his own life.
Yep.
You know, here's the thing. I believe the guy. I do believe a guy, Howard, probably a bigger guy and such. But when they come after these women, especially these women that don't, like that woman didn't appear to speak English very well. Not a reason that she should be thrown out of our country, in my opinion.
No.
And certainly not a reason to get shot in the face. But so anyway, they come after these people that don't know their rights, and it shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be that.
No.
People shouldn't be seeing this stuff in the streets of America. They saw this shit in Nazi Germany. Let's be real.
It's
they
like
saw
they're looking people and looking for someone that looks a certain way. And I think that's ridiculous. They're like profiling people. Oh, well, dark hair, dark skin, they must not belong here. Or, I mean,
that's what it is. It's total profiling. Total profiling.
Bullshit. Got to be a better way to do this.
I agree.
I don't know what that way is, but this isn't it. This is, we have to fear going out of our homes and fear for our children driving around. If they fit a certain criteria, that this could happen to them. Can you imagine my daughter, Brianna, getting pulled over with the baby in the car and they do this to her because she looks a certain way?
Yep.
That's bullshit.
Yep.
I shouldn't have to worry about this shit. Nobody should.
No, nobody should have to. Exactly. So, in the town from me in Sevierville, Tennessee, a man tried to jump off the bridge and a cop saved him. We're not saying every cop is bad. Please understand that.
Yeah.
But we're saying about what's going on in the country right now and how awful that is, and that's something that's real too. So. I don't understand how many people can. So I don't understand either. Not my monkeys. How many people could do that? I think that there are people that care about each other. Wait a minute, guys. I want you to understand something. Let's understand something. Did you not hear all the people on the street and all the neighbors screaming and saying, "Wait a minute, this isn't fair. Don't do this. What are you doing? Why?" That's not the people. The people aren't misbehaving here. It was the agents
Right.
that
People are
were.
just reacting, they're reacting to something
Yeah,
that's
so,
not
it's
right.
not that it's not that, they don't care about each other. You can clearly see that the neighbors and the people on the streets care about what's going on here. It's the ICE agents that are having the issue. And where do you live again? Not my monkeys, because I want to go. Oh, absolutely, I'm sure. Well, you can get pulled over. I mean, anybody could get pulled over.
Yeah.
We're not saying that people. Okay, so that's cool, and we support our police too. This isn't police. This are ICE agents, number one, and this isn't about that. This isn't about nobody supporting the police.
Yeah.
This
I,
is about what I just showed a video of, and about ICE agents walking the streets in what used to be a free country.
right.
So.
I show law enforcement the respect that they show me. That's how I work out these things these days. If I'm shown respect, they'll get it back. I support those that are doing their job and doing it for the right reason, but there are a lot that are just very cocky and condescending and not so nice.
Yeah, we're talking about two separate things right here. Exactly, Kara and Lisa. We're talking about ICE and
Well,
you
no,
know,
I get it, but ICE is somehow their law enforcement of some sort.
yeah. But this is not about that. This is about well, we're not talking about police officers that just knock on your door and say, "Let me in."
Right.
This is what ICE is doing. ICE is overstretching their they
And the
take
police have no authority over them.
right. ICE takes over. It's ICE has more authority apparently.
That's ridiculous.
And they're searching. You can see they are hunting. A police officer is also showing up as showing up for protection. These people are showing up to get people off the streets that they just want to target, because they absolutely have no real skill in that, in my opinion.
Like I said, I can see if they.
Yes, they have. Apparently, they do. You should look it up, Karen, Lisa. Yes, yep, and yep.
I mean, I don't know how they determine who to go after other than sitting in the street and watching for people. Like, do they have
They probably have a list of people,
and it says
or they
so
have a neighborhood, or I guarantee you they have a neighborhood list of, probably, I hate this, people, that are from different places in the world that they want to target against. So they might have like a larger Mexican population in a certain area, so they'll go after that. They might have a Cuban population, they might go after that. So I think that they're certainly not doing it fair, because
there's got to be a better way.
So, well, again, a lot of the people that they're getting aren't here because they did any criminal activity. There might be people that came into our country 30 years ago, and now they have family, and these are the people, and they've been law-abiding citizens, and these are the people that they're pulling. People that have been here, that have families, and they're not doing anything wrong.
I get going after people that are here illegally, that are committing crime and not doing the right thing. I agree. Let's pick them up and deal with that. But you're targeting people who are here working and following all the rules, and they're not in trouble. I don't think that's fair.
Well, of course it's not fair, but this is the country that is happening. It's this country is built on nothing but immigrants. That's what this country is built on.
Yeah.
So we all come from somewhere else unless we're native to this country. And then we stole their land and RAPED'd and pillaged them. And that's the American way. I hate to say it, but that's how we were born. That's how we came about. And now to sit here all these years later and decide, well, I'm grateful that my family got to come through the waterway to this great country, but now we're going to stop.
Right.
We're
Nobody
gonna
else gets that opportunity now.
And
So we're gonna
and
cut it off.
so yeah, and that's and not only are we going to cut it off, we're going to go back as far as I want to fucking go. And I don't care if you've been here for 30 years. I'm going to take your family, rip it apart, because I'm going to teach your ancestors a lesson. They might not even be breathing anymore. And this is about hate. This is hate. And
Yeah.
that's what I have a problem with.
Yep. I agree. Toddie, did you get my text earlier?
Yeah, you said that you had to leave earlier today.
Yeah,
right?
I'm gonna have to cut out now. I think I told you I have a friend who's not well and
Yeah.
dealing with a situation with her, and I have to get over to her. So I'm gonna have to cut out now, but I want to talk more about this stuff. This is a good topic. So I think we should talk more about this. I mean, I know you'll continue on after I get off, and I'll watch it later, but I think this is stuff we need to talk about.
Well, I think that we should definitely talk, especially if nobody has really anything to talk about. Marissa obviously has lost her pet, and that's a really hard thing to you never get over it, man. You just you live around it, basically. That's what you do.
Like I said, I honored mine by having them cremated and bringing them home, and they all have a place on the,
And mine do too. But Jamie said that you can get tattoos and have the ink of the pet. So that's something that I would like to do.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't do all that, but I did get their paw print, and and I framed it, and I have their remains, in a nice box with their name on it, and that's what I did. And like I said, I adopted another older dog after. This time I got a younger one just by chance, after we lost our other poodle. So, but that's what I did. I go get another dog that needs a home. I don't buy a dog or anything. I get one that's in a shelter, and that's what I did.
You still are buying them from them. You still are buying them from the shelters.
Because you have to pay a
fine.
fee, obviously.
Because I mean, Danny was about $350, and she's but I mean, hey, the money goes to the others, and they took care of her and stuff. So yeah. And that we donate to that on my other channel every year. We donate to where I got Danny, and I do it in Hero's name, and I do it in Danny's name.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. But
you could do that. So that's something you could do, Marissa, is you could donate in your dog's name.
Yeah, that would be nice. It's tough though. You're gonna feel this. This is something that you're, you lost someone. I mean, I consider the animals like kids, and you lose one, it hits you hard.
Yeah, and don't beat yourself up for that, especially if you didn't know she was going. Don't beat yourself up for not being there and not spending more time. You'll catch yourself. I catch myself now. I'm always I spent more time with the dogs than I usually do, because I was like, one, it was beautiful, where I'm at now. I don't know if I told you, Rebecca, that I
heard you were relocated for a bit.
Yeah, I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you later. But,
all right, let me sign off now so I can get over to my friend. So just, I'd like to talk more about all these topics we're talking about, though. And you can text me later, Toddie, if you want to tell me anything about your new surroundings.
Okay. All right, my friend.
Bye. All right. Bye, everybody. Sorry I can't stay, but I committed to someone and I need to be there. So
Prayers for your friend, Rebecca. Prayers for your
thank
friend.
you. Thank you
All right,
very
I'll
much.
speak to you
I'll
later.
see everybody
Okay.
soon.
Okay, bye, Rebecca.
Thank
Thanks.
you. Bye.
Okay, bye. All right, guys. So, yeah, sorry about that loss. Guys, like I said, you know, the stuff we're talking about, it wasn't going to be an easy topic, and not everybody's going to agree with it. I just want everybody to be respectful about it. Okay. I'm only second generation United States. You know what I'm saying? I'm only second generation. My dad was born here and I was born here. His dad wasn't. So, you know, and I'm only third generation on my mom's side. So, but I know people that have been born here for hundreds and hundreds of years, you know, so I can appreciate this country. I'm not the only one that feels like this is not a good idea for this country. So I know that there are people that think it's a good idea. That's why things like ICE exist. I just don't agree with it. You know, and to penalize people that's family came over here 30 years ago and might have come over the wrong way, I don't think that sending them back is justification for that, unless they've done something criminal here. You know, I'm not talking about getting in here, because if we go all the way back, we can't really prove that any of us came through legally, can we? Can we really? I mean, I can, because you could see my family's name in on Ellis Island, you know? So I know that on Ellis Island I could see. But how many people could really see? How many people know what their name from a different country was? I don't know which one you're talking about, Marissa. Which one? The one that got shot, or the one that was the other one? Hey, SB. Jamie SB's saying, hey, hey. Yeah, but see, not a lot of people even know what their family's last name was when they came over here. The argument, I'm not 100% sure. There's a whole thing before it and a whole thing after it. You could check it out. I don't know if she was driving by. I don't know if she was protesting. I just know that there was nothing that we saw. I don't care if she told him anything. She didn't have anything threatening him, and her car was not threatening him that we saw in any of those videos that we saw. I didn't see where she was threatened by the car. His hand came in contact with her car, and we actually saw that. He put his hand on the windscreen of the car, and his other hand pulled out the weapon. It did look like she was trying to leave. My mother married a World War II soldier, and he sent her home to his parents before he came home. So you see, wow, that's something. Yeah, everybody's got a story to tell. Nothing justifies him shooting her. I'm just curious. What was it even? It was just about ICE, from my understanding. There's no shots of him being thrown on the hood. That's fake. That's totally fake news. We're not talking about a driveway. We're not even talking about a driveway. I don't know what I'm behind again, so show me. There's people asking if you're seeing fake stuff, my friend. I don't know, honestly. I don't know. I don't know. But this is I haven't seen any video of him being off the hood of the car. We saw him get out of a car and walk up to her. So, what hood of the car? It's fake news, man. I'm not going to let that sit in my comments because it's fake news. If you want to tell me where that is, I'm showing Fox News. I'm not even a fan of Fox News. So, we see this cop, this ICE agent, I'm sorry, get out of a car and go over there. So we don't see anything about the hood of a car. It's untrue. Yeah, but here's the thing. They're trying to spin it. You got somebody in the comments trying to spin it. No, none of us saw him get hit. I'm serious. So I'm not being funny, not trying to argue, giving you the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to ask you if you will please, seriously, please, if you will send me the link that you think is real, and I'll look at it and I'll go ahead and put it up. So send me that link at toddie1skip@gmail.com. Dirty Money. I'm serious. Please send me that link. I'm happy to put it up. I want to make sure it's real. So if you send it to me, I'll check it out and I'll be happy to put it up. Really? If you could send me the link, okay, if you send me the link, please, to toddie1skip@gmail.com, where she ran over him or hit him. If you could please show me that link, because I showed 4 views here. If you show me that one, I'll check it out and I'll put it up here right now. Thank you. Unfortunately, we're talking about the ICE agents because nobody really had anything to speak about this week, with the exception, and it's a big deal, please understand, Marissa lost her pet, and that's a huge deal. I am still not getting over the loss of Hero, my dog that I had for about 13 years, and the loss of Miles, who Milo is named after, who I lost 13 years ago. It's not easy. It's very invasive. Let me know in the comments when you put it up here. No. Nobody has you blocked. There's 2 chats going on, not my monkeys. There's 2 chats going on. So they might not see you in the other chat. That's all that's going on. Bye, Janae. Thank you. And thank you, Janae. Thank you for being a wrench. I appreciate you. Yeah, that's all it is, Howard. Howard, that's all it is. There's comments. But I would think you'd be able to read them on the screen. No? I just want to check my email and see if I got anything, because I'm interested in seeing that. I know, and listen, I know that there are slants and that people want us to see things a certain way. And so I have absolutely no problem at all with somebody saying to me, hey, look, check this one out because this is a better view or something. So I'm just checking the emails, just checking the emails. So yeah. All right. Thank you. All right. So I can't read them on screen, too small. Oh, I'm sorry. We never get through the loss of our animal. No, they're great. They're just. How do you get? How are you supposed to? You spend so much time with them, you know. Anyway, guys, I wanted to give a little bit of time here in case I get that from Dirty Money. And I just want to give him a little bit of time for that. Does anybody have anything that they want to talk about? Yeah, see, excuse me. Used to be that I guess YouTube and or I don't know, StreamYard used to have like one chat, but now they have two chats, one for the phones and one for the computers and TV sets, I guess. So that's why there's a problem with that. Let's take Scottish lessons. That was pretty good, wasn't it? I said that really good. Rebecca's okay. She had to leave and go do something for a friend that isn't well. He did not get hit with a vehicle or anything else that would have caused him to take out a mother of three. I agree. Oh, here. Jamie's got something that she wants to share. Jamie, put up your channel, please. I haven't had a chance to look at that yet. I'm going to check that out. Anyway, I'm getting ready to call it a day. I did that Scottish good, yeah. I love the Scottish accent. Like it's great. And they say murder. Anyway. I like Ellen Stewart's accent from Bad Girls. Simone Labib. Yeah. I like her. I like her a lot. You know what I was watching? Benidorm. Those that have, what is it, Prime, you guys should check out. It's a great situation comedy. It takes place in Benidorm, Spain, but it's an English show from like England. But it's filmed on location, and it's about families that go to this all-inclusive, really cheap and cheesy hotel in Benidorm, Spain, and it's very, 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 very funny. And it's called Benidorm. So I've been watching that, and I have seen that. They just put Bottom out on Prime. Bottom is a very old show from the 70s with Rick Mail and what's the guy's name who's married to Jennifer Saunders? Oh God, let me look him up. They did this show together called Bottom, and Bottom is very in your face crude. So that's the best way, but I loved it. I loved Bottom. Rick Mail and what's that other guy's name? I'm always trying to give you information. And you guys know Rick Mail. He was Drop Dead Fred in that show Drop Dead Fred, just so you know. And let me see who's his daddy. I mean, who's his Adrian Edmondson. So Adrian Edmondson is married to Jennifer Saunders, who was in Absolutely Fabulous, the dark-haired woman. And she does this comedy act with a woman named Dawn French. So the name of the Prime show is called Benidorm, Bennidorm. And the show with Drop Dead Fred is called Bottom, Bottom. And they're both really good shows. So you guys could check them out. They're fun. Fun. You might like them. Let me check the email and see if I got that email from that person. If not, we're gonna go ahead and call it. If that's all right with you guys. I really don't see anything from the person that I asked if they could send me that link. If they do send me that link later, I will do a video on it. I absolutely will. Guys, do you have anything that you want to talk about before I call it? No. All right, so I guess that's it, huh? Okay, so Not My Monkeys is going over to Milk, Honey, and Mayhem's. Have a good time over there. I guess to learn how to make biscuits and gravy. Jamie, did you put that link up for your channel for the biscuits and gravy? Here it is. Wait a minute. It is right here. So you guys can check out Jamie's channel here. Do you want us to watch it? No, you guys go give her the views. We're not going to watch it over here. Go give her some views over there. She's put together some really cool stuff. She went what was it? Not gold hunting. I guess it was gold hunting, right? With one of those things and one of those detectors, a metal detector. She put a video of that up. You guys could check that out. Guys, don't forget about Rebecca's channel. Jamie, can you please grab Rebecca's channel and we can go ahead and put her link up? Can you hear me now? No. Just waiting on you to put up Rebecca's thing, please. And to the rest of you, I thought we had a pretty good conversation. I didn't mean for it to be so dark, but I really didn't know. We didn't really have a conversation, and this is stuff that's weighing hard on people's minds. Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate you. And this is Rebecca's channel. Can you hear me now? And please check out her channel, guys, because she does some stuff about the appeals with Chris Greger, the feelings that she has about what happened with her grandson and how the system let her down, and doing her best to come and continue on with her life with this huge gaping hole in her heart. Yeah, so Kara, he was supposed to send me some sort of link, I guess, where the police officer got hit by the car beforehand. You're welcome, Marissa. You're welcome. Good luck, my friend. I'm very sorry about that. Really sorry about that. Really sorry that you lost your buddy. I really am. And I said that if you guys had stories that you wanted to tell about people or loved ones, if you wanted to put a video up on the channel, we could do that. So if you want to honor your dog by making a video of your dog and what he meant to you, and put it up on YouTube as a link that is private, and send me that link, I could go and look at that link and I could put it up if you want. It's up to you. And I want to do that with anybody who's lost anybody or anything. Or when I say anything, I don't mean anything. I mean, if they've lost anybody or any pets or anything like that, if you want to honor, that's okay. If you want to tell a story, it's important that that I just know that it's true and that there's an honest person there. So, great name. I'm sorry that you lost your dog. Marissa just lost her dog. So I'm sorry that you just lost your dog as well. All right, guys, that's it. I'm going to say thank you very much. And yeah, I know this was a tough topic, but it was an important topic. So, all right, guys. Be well, and I'll speak to you real soon. Okay? Take care, guys. Thank you.